In the heart of the vast Arabian desert lies Agrabah, a city of mystery and enchantment. Under the heat of the midday sun, a young man named Aladdin, known to the local guards as a street rat, weaves through the crowded marketplace. Beside him is his loyal companion, Abu, one jump ahead of the Sultan's guards. While Aladdin dreams of a life inside the palace walls, a darker plot is unfolding. Jafar, the Sultan's sinister Grand Vizier, stands at the edge of the desert before a towering lion-shaped cavern, the Cave of Wonders. Jafar seeks a legendary oil lamp hidden deep within, but the cave speaks with a voice of thunder, declaring that only one person may enter, the diamond in the rough. Jafar's first attempt with a common thief fails as the cave swallows the man whole. Back in the city, Aladdin sits on a high balcony looking at the palace and wondering if he will ever be more than a beggar. He is a boy with a heart of gold, giving his hard-earned food to hungry children. He doesn't know it yet, but his destiny is tied to the very lamp Jafar craves. He isn't just a thief, he is the diamond in the rough, the only one capable of braving the magical depths of the cave. The stars are aligning, and the life Aladdin has always known is about to vanish like a mirage in the desert. Inside the opulent palace of Agrabah, Princess Jasmine is feeling trapped. Her father, the kind but bumbling Sultan, insists she must marry a prince by her next birthday. Frustrated by the arrogant suitors who treat her like a prize to be won, Jasmine disguises herself in a commoner's cloak and climbs over the palace walls. She wants to see the world beyond the gates, to live a life where she can make her own choices. In the bustling market, Jasmine is overwhelmed. She tries to help a hungry child by handing him an apple from a fruit stand, not realizing she has to pay for it. The angry merchant accuses her of theft and threatens to cut off her hand. Just in time, Aladdin steps in. With a quick lie and a bit of charm, he convinces the merchant that Jasmine is his crazy sister, who thinks the monkeys are doctors. As they flee to Aladdin's rooftop home, a spark ignites between them. Jasmine is captivated by Aladdin's kindness, and Aladdin is struck by her beauty and spirit. For a brief moment, they are just two young people sharing a dream of freedom. However, the peace is shattered when the palace guards burst in. They arrest Aladdin on Jafar's orders, dragging him away to the dungeons. Jasmine reveals her identity to save him, but the guards follow only Jafar's command. Aladdin is taken, and Jasmine is left standing in the rain, realizing that her golden cage is harder to break than she thought. In the cold, damp dungeons, Aladdin meets a withered old man, Jafar in disguise. The old man tells Aladdin of a cave filled with more gold than he could imagine, enough to impress any princess. Desperate to see Jasmine again, Aladdin agrees to help. They travel to the Cave of Wonders, where the massive lion head warns, "Touch nothing but the lamp." Aladdin and Abu descend into a world of sparkling jewels and mountains of gold. They find a playful magic carpet, which leads them to a high pedestal where the plain oil lamp sits. Aladdin grabs the lamp, but Abu, tempted by a giant ruby, reaches out and touches it. The cave erupts in anger. "You have touched the forbidden treasure," the voice roars. The ground turns into molten lava, and the walls begin to crumble. The magic carpet zooms into action, dodging falling rocks and fireballs as it carries them toward the exit. At the mouth of the cave, Aladdin reaches out to the old man for help. Instead of pulling him up, Jafar demands the lamp. Once he has it, he reveals his true nature, kicking Aladdin back into the collapsing abyss. The cave seals shut, leaving Aladdin and Abu trapped in the darkness. Jafar cackles, believing he has won, but as he looks at his hands, he realizes the lamp is gone. Abu, the clever little thief, had swiped it back at the very last second. Trapped in the pitch-black cave, Aladdin examines the dusty lamp. "What's so special about this thing?" he mutters, rubbing the side to clean it. Suddenly, blue smoke billows out, filling the cavern. The smoke solidifies into a massive, boisterous, and incredibly blue genie. With a whirlwind of energy and impressions, the genie explains the rules. Aladdin has 3 wishes, but he can't make anyone fall in love, he can't kill anyone, and he can't bring back the dead. The genie is a cosmic force of nature, trapped in a phenomenal space, but living in an itty-bitty living space. Aladdin, quick thinking as always, tricks the genie into getting them out of the cave without using a formal wish. Once they are safe in the desert, the genie is impressed by the boy's wit. Aladdin realizes he has the power to change his life forever. His first real wish is born of his love for Jasmine. "Genie, I want you to make me a prince," he declares. With a snap of his fingers, the genie transforms Aladdin's rags into fine white silk and gold embroidery. Abu is turned into a giant trumpeting elephant. The genie creates a massive entourage of dancers, camels, and servants. Aladdin is no longer a street rat. He is now Prince Ali Ababwa. As they march toward Agrabah with music and fanfare, Aladdin feels unstoppable. But the genie warns him,
"Being a prince on the outside is easy, kid. It's what's on the inside that counts."
Prince Ali's arrival in Agrabah is a spectacle of gold and glitter, but Princess Jasmine is unimpressed. To her, he is just another arrogant suitor trying to buy her affection. Aladdin, nervous and playing the part of a stiff prince, fails to win her over until he drops the act. He takes her on a ride on his magic carpet, soaring over the palace walls and into the starlit sky. As they fly over the great pyramids and the sparkling oceans, they sing of a whole new world. Away from the rules and the expectations of the palace, Jasmine begins to see the real boy beneath the turban. She recognizes the kindness in his eyes and the way he speaks, suspecting he might be the boy from the market. Aladdin, however, is terrified to tell the truth. He fears that if she knows he is just a street rat, she will stop loving him. When they return to the palace balcony, they share a romantic kiss. Jasmine is finally happy, believing she has found her match. But as Aladdin floats away on the carpet, his heart is heavy with the lie he is living. He is caught between 2 worlds, the life he wants and the truth he is hiding. Little does he know, Jafar is watching from the shadows, and the Grand Vizier is not one to let a rival prince stand in his way for long. Jafar, suspicious of Prince Ali's sudden appearance, orders his guards to capture him. As Aladdin leaves the palace, he is ambushed, bound in chains, and thrown from a high cliff into the sea. Sinking into the dark water, Aladdin loses consciousness. The lamp falls from his turban, and in his struggle, he accidentally rubs it. The genie appears, frantic. "Aladdin, you have to say the wish." Since Aladdin can't speak underwater, the genie takes his frantic nodding as a yes and uses the second wish to save his life. They burst through the surface of the water, gasping for air. Aladdin is grateful, but the gravity of his situation is clear. He returns to the palace to find Jafar hypnotizing the Sultan with his snake-headed staff, trying to force a marriage between himself and Jasmine. Aladdin smashes the staff, breaking the spell. He exposes Jafar's treachery to the Sultan. The guards move to arrest the vizier, but Jafar spots the lamp hidden in Aladdin's belt. He realizes that Prince Ali is the boy from the cave. Before he can be captured, Jafar uses a smoke bomb to vanish into the night. The Sultan, overjoyed by the prince's bravery, tells Aladdin that he shall be the next Sultan. Aladdin should be happy, but his guilt is eating him alive. He realizes all his success is built on a lie, and he tells the genie he can't use his third wish to free him yet. He needs the genie's power to keep the secret. While Aladdin is distracted by his guilt, Iago, Jafar's treacherous parrot, sneaks into his room and steals the lamp. He brings it to Jafar, who finally has the power he has dreamed of. With his first wish, Jafar becomes the new Sultan of Agrabah. The sky turns blood red as he magically strips the old sultan of his clothes and forces him to bow. When Jasmine and Aladdin try to resist, Jafar makes his second wish to be the most powerful sorcerer in the world. With a wave of his hand, he exposes Aladdin's true identity, transforming him back into his rags in front of Jasmine. "Prince Ali is nothing but a fraud," Jafar shrieks. He uses his magic to banish Aladdin, Abu, and the magic carpet to the ends of the earth, a frozen, snowy wasteland where they are left to freeze. In the palace, Jafar turns the Sultan into a jester and Jasmine into a slave. He is a tyrant without mercy. Far away in the snow, Aladdin manages to rescue the magic carpet from beneath the snow. He realizes his arrogance and his lies led to this disaster. He doesn't need a wish to be a hero. He needs to be the diamond in the rough. With renewed determination, he hops onto the carpet and races back toward Agrabah. He must stop Jafar before the sorcerer uses his final wish to dominate the world forever. Aladdin returns to find a palace of horrors. Jafar is trying to wish for Jasmine to fall in love with him, but the genie can't do it. Jasmine, seeing Aladdin sneak into the room, pretends to be charmed by Jafar to distract him. A fierce battle erupts. Jafar uses his sorcery to create a ring of fire and transforms himself into a giant, terrifying cobra. Aladdin is pinned down, his sword useless against the serpent. But he remembers the genie's words about phenomenal cosmic power. He taunts Jafar, "You're still second best. The genie is more powerful than you'll ever be." Jafar, consumed by his ego, realizes Aladdin is right. He uses his third wish. "I wish to be an all-powerful genie." Golden cuffs appear on Jafar's wrists. He grows to a massive size, feeling the power of the universe. But Aladdin laughs. "You forgot one thing. Genies come with lamp." A black lamp appears, and Jafar is sucked inside, dragged down by his own greed. "Phenomenal cosmic power, itty-bitty living space," Aladdin quips as he tosses the lamp back to the Cave of Wonders. With Jafar gone, the magic fades. Aladdin apologizes to Jasmine for the lie, and though he loves her, he uses his final wish to do what is right. "Genie, I wish for your freedom." The genie's shackles fall away. He's free. The Sultan, seeing Aladdin's true character, changes the law so the princess can marry whomever she deems worthy. Aladdin and Jasmine fly off into the sunset on the magic carpet, proving that a street rat can indeed be a prince as long as he follows his heart.